Another statement by the Prime Minister has come even when it comes to the Katchatheevu Island controversy that seems to be now growing on part of this very island, the very small island off the coast of Rameswaram, which has now sparked off a big political fight in the run-up to the first phase of elections that begins on the 19th of this month. An RTI application filed by the BJP Tamil Nadu President K. Annamalai had made a startling revelations on how Sri Lanka got control over this island. According to the RTI, the former Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and early as 1961 had said that he would not hesitate in giving up the claims and called it as an inconsequential island, even then when the Attorney General had clearly said that India's case for the control of the island was stronger than that of Sri Lanka. The RTI further states the following opposition pressure in 1968. Indira Gandhi Sarkar said India's claim has to be balanced with the need for good bilateral ties with Sri Lanka, and thereafter in 1974, the then Indian government by Indira Gandhi decided to relinquish India's claim, and it was conveyed to Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Karunanidhi. No wonder then what the Prime Minister today has kick-started in the poll campaign, especially when it comes to yesterday's rally that he held in Meerut. He chose to highlight this decision of the erstwhile Congress government with the proof of the party's inability to protect Indian interests. The state BJP President Annamalai also claims that Congress and the DMK both colluded to cede Katchatheevu Island to Sri Lanka.
आज ही कांग्रेस का ये एक और देश विरोधी कारनामा देश के सामने आया है। तमिलनाडु में भारत के समुद्री तट से कुछ दूर, कुछ किलोमीटर दूरी पर श्रीलंका और तमिलनाडु के बीच में समंदर में एक टापू है, एक द्वीप है, कच्चाथीवू, अलग अलग नाम भी लोग बोलते हैं, कच्चाथीवू। ये द्वीप सुरक्षा की दृष्टि से बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। देश आजाद हुआ तब हमारे पास था और ये हमारे भारत का अभिन्न अंग रहा है, लेकिन कांग्रेस ने 4-5 दशक पहले कह दिया कि ये द्वीप तो गैर जरूरी है, फालतू है, यहां तो कुछ होता ही नहीं है। और ये कहते हुए मां भारती का एक अंग आजाद भारत में भारत के मछुआरे मछली पकड़ने के लिए समंदर में जाते हैं। तमिलनाडु के हैं, केरल के हैं, पुडुचेरी के हैं, तेलंगाना के हैं, आंध्र के हैं। इस द्वीप की तरफ जाते हैं तो इन्हें गिरफ्तार कर लिया जाता है, उनकी बोट को कब्जा कर लिया जाता है। ये कांग्रेस के पाप का परिणाम है कि हमारे मछुआरे आज भी सजा भुगतते चले जा रहे हैं।
Now who is responsible? Congress is 100% purely responsible. Who connived with Congress? The DMK government under Karunanidhi, they were hand in glove with the Congress government in sealing out. Congress, whenever they were in power in India, they had the least interest in securing India's border, territorial integrity and sovereignty.
Now, as far as Prime Minister Modi upping the attack, not just on the Congress, but also on the DMK, as he's mounted his attack, saying the DMK did nothing to save the interest of the people and the interest of Tamil Nadu, saying the DMK's double standards today now stand exposed. This is how the Prime Minister has been mounting his attack, not just yesterday, but today as well. A post that has been made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi straight away goes ahead to attack the DMK, saying that the national interests have been weakened and the DMK does not care about when it comes to the people of Tamil Nadu, as the double standards have now been exposed. As far as reactions that have been coming in right from the opposition when question was raised on the Katchatheevu Island controversy, they have been saying that this is nothing but an attempt by the government to distract, to divert. But the controversy surrounding the island of Katchatheevu, which has long led to tensions between the two neighbors, India and Sri Lanka, revolves around fishing rights and sovereignty of the uninhabited island. As Katchatheevu, when it comes to the fishermen in the districts like Rameshwaram go, since the Indian waters are depleted of fish, the fishermen cross the international maritime border line to reach the island but get detained by the Sri Lankan Navy. A short while back, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar was also giving a briefing on Katchatheevu Island, giving out numbers in the last 20 years as to thousands of Indian fishermen who have been detained by the Sri Lankan Navy.
Every political party in Tamil Nadu has taken a position on this. And here, one of the reasons why we are debating it is in looking at these two issues, the Katchatheevu issue and the fishermen issue. Two parties, the Congress and the DMK, have approached this matter as though they have no responsibility for it, as though the situation is for central government, today's central government, for them to resolve. There is no history to this. This has just happened. They are the people who are taking up the cause. That is the way they would like to project it.
Well, we have Mohit joining us live right now. Mohit, you attended the briefing as far as the External Affairs Minister today highlighted and gave out numbers. In fact, over the last 20 years, the number of Indian fishermen who have been detained because of this island controversy that has been going on between the two nations, India and Sri Lanka.
Well, as Amita, and it seems that in run-up to the Tamil Nadu Lok Sabha elections in the state of Tamil Nadu itself, BJP will be taking this issue in a big manner. You see, S. Jaishankar gave out the details of the India and Sri Lanka Maritime Agreement that was signed in 1974, who all were party to it, what were the clauses in that particular agreement. Now, S. Jaishankar basically stated that when Swan Singh, then Foreign Minister, made a statement in the Parliament regarding this particular issue, he said that the business, pilgrimage and fishermen rights will be secured even after giving out Sri Lanka the Katchatheevu Island, even after India giving out, ceding the territory of Katchatheevu Island to Sri Lanka, but fishing rights will be secured. But in 1976, this contract ceased to exist, and in 1976, everything that was signed in 1974 did not come to force, and it was completely ended, and hence we saw that how there was a massive attack by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the Congress party yesterday itself. I was there in that rally, Amita. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while speaking about the issues that are prevalent in the country, suddenly talked about that how Congress party has given out a part of the country in 1970s to Sri Lanka, and he stated that the Congress party has always done this. They do not believe in integrity of the country. Now, while S. Jaishankar was addressing a press conference today, he also stated that DMK held meetings with then Foreign Secretary and they were privy to all the facts, and hence M. Karunanidhi, then Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, was taken into confidence by Indira Gandhi, and hence they both agreed to the fact that Katchatheevu should be given to Sri Lanka, and now they say that the government is not working towards fishermen. The government is it's not taking any stand when it comes to the fishermen of the country, but at that particular time they did not do anything, and that is why we saw that how Prime Minister Narendra Modi came out today and attacked DMK and the Congress party, saying that these are the parties which believe in family, these are the parties which believe in dynasty, and these parties do not believe in the rights of the fishermen.
All right, we'll just come back to you because it is important also to note when it comes to the importance and the controversy that surrounds this island. Of course, taking the Prime Minister's today's attack as well, where he goes on to say that rhetoric aside, DMK has done nothing to safeguard Tamil Nadu's interests. New details emerging on Katchatheevu has unmasked the DMK's double standards totally. Congress and the DMK are family units. They only care that their own sons and daughters rise. They do not care for anyone else. Their callousness on Katchatheevu has now harmed the interests of our poor fishermen. fishermen and fisherwomen in particular. And he has also highlighted this RTI application as far as the details surrounding this island, Katchatheevu, for long has led to tensions between India and Sri Lanka that revolves mostly around fishing rights and the sovereignty of this uninhabited island. Katchatheevu Island is where Tamil Nadu's fishermen districts like Rameshwaram go since the Indian waters there are depleted of fish. The fishermen cross the international maritime border line to reach the island, but they get detained by the Sri Lankan Navy. Now, while the BJP today pins the blame on the opposition, Congress and DMK in particular, the opposition meanwhile is putting the onus back on the centre, saying and urging the centre to ensure that the island once again is a part of Indian territory.
लद्दाख पे जो जितनी जमीन पर चीन ने कब्जा कर लिया है वो बनेगा। अगर मुद्दा बनेगा कोई तो अभी आपने जब बांग्लादेश से जमीन का परिवर्तन किया है तो जरा दोनों के वर्ग किलोमीटर क्षेत्र कितना उसमें गया और कितना आपको मिला बदले में, दोनों की तुलना करोगे तो मिलेगा। और उसकी तुलना तो की जा सकती है, बहुत से रिफिक्सेशन हुए हैं।
Number one, first you ask Modi what is going on the China border. Arunachal Pradesh, Ladakh, how many square kilometer occupied by China? Ask him to give white paper report. Then past 10 years, what Modi did? Modi should take the Katchatheevu. What he said, give me one opportunity to BJP government. Within 6 months, we will change everything. What he changed? What he changed? He didn't do anything.
The BJP is jittery. They've clearly seen the writing on the wall that they will not be able to win this 2024 elections and the rout they're going to face in the state of Tamil Nadu. So to divert everything, divert all these things, divert the massive scam called the electoral bonds. That is why the Prime Minister is raking up an issue which is in the public domain for the last 50 years. Does the Prime Minister think that the people are going to vote for him just because he has pointed out that in 1974, territory was ceded away to Sri Lanka? People will ask him, what have you done, sir? They call you Vishwaguru.
Well, that is how the DMK has been responding. Varshini is also with us right now. Varshini, good morning. When we ask the question specifically on Katchatheevu, the DMK mainly responds on other angles, especially when it comes to saying that this is an attempt to divert and distract.
That is definitely one of the important, points that the DMK is taking up at this point. But otherwise, the DMK is also speaking about how this is not something that the DMK obliged in the past. The then Chief Minister, DMK's M. Karunanidhi, has constantly opposed it, is what DMK has been saying for the entire time. And now with the revelations that is coming out from the Ministry of External Affairs itself, that the meetings, the discussions that went on between the centre and the state without the other leaders in the DMK knowing, and the secret consensus that the state and the centre had come back then is definitely a big shocking news for the people of Tamil Nadu as well. There is a lot of emotion attached in this particular row because of the regularity and the frequency of how the fishermen get arrested in the state of Tamil Nadu, and how they're being dragged and jailed in Sri Lanka, and how it becomes very difficult every single time to bring them back. And that is the main reason why this problem is very emotional to the people of Tamil Nadu. And now knowing that the DMK has been a part in it is what is going to being a shocking thing for the people, because the DMK has also been fighting it out. The former Chief Minister and DMK's former party president Karunanidhi has gone to the Supreme Court, has fought for this to retrieve Katchatheevu back, and it's definitely been a very
even
important.
When it comes to the External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jayashankar, in this briefing that was held a short while back, highlighted the number, saying that over 6,000 fishermen, over 1,170 vessels that have been detained by Sri Lanka in the last 20 years, and also highlighting the details with reference to the maritime boundary and seizure and detention or the apprehension when it comes to the Indian fishermen by the Sri Lankan Navy.